Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today I want to share with you guys about the compilation of the Quran, or in Arabic, Tartibu Jam'u al-Quran. Al-Fahras, the content. أولا تعريف جمع القرآن. ثانيا جمع القرآن في عهد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. ثالثا جمع القرآن في عهد أبي بكر. رابعا جمع القرآن في عهد عثمان. خامسا الفرق بين جمع أبي بكر وجمع عثمان. الآن سأشرح عن تعريف جمع القرآن. There are two meanings of the compilation of the Quran. المعنى الأولى جمعه بمعنى حفظه وجماع القرآن حفاظه. The compilation of the Quran is like more to memorization. وهذا المعنى هو الذي ورد في قوله تعالى في خطابه لنبيه صلى الله عليه وسلم. قال الله تعالى: لا تحرك به لسانك لتعجل به إن علينا جمعه وقرآنه. ثم المعنى الثاني جمع القرآن بمعنى كتابته. The compilation of the Quran through writing. كله مفارق الآيات والسور. All verses in surah are separated. أو مرتب الآيات فقط وكل سورة في صحيفة على حدة. أو مرتب الآيات والسور في صحائف مجتمعة فضموا السور جميعا وقد رتب إحداها بعد الأخرى. The verses in surah are arranged in combined shape. They include all the surah and they are arranged one after another. الآن جمع القرآن بمعنى حفظه على عهد النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. The compilation of the Quran through memorization in the time of the Prophet Muhammad. أولا كان رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يترقب نزوله عليه بشوق فيحفظه ويفهمه. Rasulullah was eagerly waiting for the wahyu. Whenever a verse was revealed, he will memorize and understand it very well. ثانيا ولصحابته فيه الأسوة حسنة. كلما نزلت آية حفظت في الصدور ووعتها القلوب. Rasulullah is the best example for his Sahaba. Whenever a verse was revealed, he will pour all his heart to memorize the verse. The third one, Al-Bukhari had mentioned in his Sahih about the seven Hafiz, which are Abdullah bin Mas'ud, Salim bin Ma'qil Mawla Abi Huzaifah, Mu'az bin Jabal, Ubay bin Ka'ab, Zaid bin Thabit, Abu Zaid bin Sakani, Abu Darda. الآن جمع القرآن بمعنى كتابته على عهد الرسول. Compilation of the Quran through writing in the time of the Prophet. Rasulullah had ordered Sahabat to write the surah and guide them. Second, some of the Sahabat used to write the Quran themselves without the instruction of the Rasulullah. They wrote the verses on the wood, stone, animal skin and others. ثالثا وكان الصحابة يعرضون على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم ما لديهم من القرآن حفظا وكتابة كذلك. But based on the scholars say, there are Sahaba who memorized the whole Al-Quran, who are Ali bin Abi Talib, Mu'adh bin Jabal, Ubay bin Ka'ab, Zaid bin Thabit, Abdullah bin Mas'ud. ولم يجمع في المصحف العام ولماذا؟ Why Rasulullah did not compile Al-Quran in one mashaf? It is because Rasulullah is aware for a verse that might invalidate some of the previous law or verse. As we know, Al-Quran was revealed for 23 years, which is a long time. If the Quran was compiled at that time, the arrangement of surah and verses will need a lot of change. جمع القرآن في عهد أبي بكر. The compilation of the Quran in the time of Abi Bakr. Rasulullah, Abu Bakr carried out the command of Islam after Rasulullah in peace with tremendous events such as the apostate Arab, or we say the people who murtad. Umar al-Khattab was very worried about the situation, so he asked Abu Bakr to compile the Quran, fearing that it would be destroyed, and because the Yamamah battle had already killed many Hafiz. However, Abu Bakr disagreed with their opinion and was reluctant to do what the Prophet had never done. But Umar persisted in pleading with him until Allah moved Abu Bakr's heart to consider Umar's opinion. Abu Bakr asked Zaid because of his intellectual in the Qira'at memorization writing, as well as his presence at the last Quran recitation with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. At first, Zaid refused like Abu Bakr before, but finally he accepted the order. Zaid bin Sabit began the heavy task by relying on the memorization of the Quran and the notes of the writers. Then the sheets were kept by Abu Bakr. After Abu Bakr died, the sheet was kept by Umar and moved to Umar's daughter Hafsah. الآن هذا منهج زيد بن ثابت. The methodology of Zaid bin Sabit. أولاً لا يكتفي بالحفظ دون الكتابة. It means the person must have the memorization as well as the writing. ثانياً لا يقبل من أحد شيئاً حتى يشهد شهيداً. Zaid refused to obtain information about the Quran from anybody unless he was witnessed by two people. The third one مشتملة على الأحرف السبعة التي نزل بها القرآن. Al-Quran was revealed with the seven qira'ah or seven ways to recite Quran. Abu Bakr was the first one who compiled the Quran. وأخيرا والاقتصار على ما لم تنسخ تلاوته والإجماع عليها وهذا الجمع هو المسمى بالجمع الثاني. الآن the compilation in the time of the Uthman. Firstly, after the Islam's territory grew larger, the Quran was sent throughout the country. Residents in each region will recite the verses from Qari who are sent to them. They read the Quran in various qira'at according to the differences in the qira'at when the Quran was revealed. Second, when they gathered at a ceremony or battlefield, some of them feel confused by the differences in qira'at, but some of them feel content because they understand that the differences came from Rasulullah. Soon after, a controversy erupted about which qira'at is correct and better. As it continues to grow, it eventually leads to confrontation and sinful acts. Next, Huzaifa bin al-Yaman also joined the invasion of Armenia and Azerbaijan. He saw a bad situation when the Quran was recited in various ways. He went straight to Uthman and told him what he had seen. Sahaba emphasized this problem because they were worried if the differences would lead to deviation and changes in the Quran. Lastly, they agreed to rewrite the first manuscript from the Abu Bakr and write the Muslim with peace in one qira'at only. الفرق بين جمع أبي بكر وجمع عثمان. In this slide, we will know the differences of the compilation of the Quran in the time of Abi Bakr and Uthman radiallahu anhu. There are two main differences which are al-ba'ith wa al-kayfiyah. Al-ba'ith means the purpose of the compilation of the Quran. For Abi Bakr, he compiled the Quran because afraid of losing Quran, as many who first had died in the Yamamah battle. If they don't take any action, the Quran might lose soon. And for Uthman, he compiled the Quran because many different versions of the Quran recitation. He did that to avoid conflict and confusion in the future. For Kaifiyah, or the way to compile the Quran, I start with Abi Bakr. He collected the separated verses that had been wrote on other places and compiled them in one mushaf. While Uthman, he wrote the Quran in one qira'at or in one way of recitation, so he can unite the Muslims. That's all from me.